Hi everybody, this is Sherry, and it's December 1st, and my December daily is ready for the month. Here's my cover, which I've already shown you all, and I don't need to prop it up, but I was going to prop it up to try to get the glare off, but there it is, and you guys have already seen this. I papered it and blah, 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 blah. And so now I'm going to show you the rest of it. I'm so excited. And I'm going to have to kind of turn it sideways because I don't have much room here on my desk. I've been like a December daily nut here trying to make sure I have everything ready. Now this is the section that I did for Thanksgiving. And I'm not going to show you that right now because I'm not sure if my daughter-in-law wants me to show pictures of my grandson. So I'm going to have to skip that part. And if you can see here, here's my give thanks envelope, and I journaled in here. But here's the beginning of the December daily. And then we open it up and we go, now I've only put my numbers on to 6 because I'm not sure that exactly how I'm going to, if I'm going to keep everything in the order that I have it. But I think I am. I think I'm just going to go with it the way it is. So there's number 1, and I used bottle caps and epoxy things to go on top, and then I hooked them on with Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. 1, it made them stick up, but just a teeny bit, and 2, I like the way it looks, so I thought that would be a neat way to do my numbers. And I put tabs on the end of every page. And this way I can print my numbers out and they match, you know, whatever color the page is. So that was my thinking there. And I was afraid that I would have to use a sturdier glue and use E6000 if I was going to try to glue the metal directly to the paper, and I didn't want to do that. So that's why I opted for the dimensionals. And here's my journaling tag for that day, and I can write on the front and the back. Then, oh my golly, this is a mess. And then it says, let it snow here on vellum. And I showed you all that I already did the back of that. And here's one of the little tags I made. And here's my day number 2. The snowman that I made from Diamond Dyes, and a little pom-pom for his hat. And then this right here flips up, and that's where I can journal for that day. If I need more room for journaling, I can put an envelope in here or bag in here. I've got all kinds of extra stuff in the folders in the pocket in the front so that I can add it if I need it. So there's day 2. Now here's day 3. And I knew that I needed a place for journaling. So I went and I punched holes and put this little bag in here, and I'm going to slip my paper in there to journal for day 3. Here's day 4, and I've got just a little ho-ho-ho piece hanging there, and then this is where I will journal, and I can take it out to write so it'll be a lot easier. I'm really liking this binder system a lot better than I did using my what is that thing called? My cinch from last year. So I will definitely be doing the binder system from now on. But I can journal there. And I am going to go and reinforce all the holes on these little things. I just think it'll be better in the long run. And here's day 5. And I put an envelope in here for the journaling for day 5 and 6, and I'm just going to put the dates in so that I know which one goes with which day. Here's my my acetate sheet, and then there's number 6, and there's the tabs that I put on each of the pages. And then this would be the next day, which I don't have anything on. It'd be day 7. Then I just got a little tag, and then I made these little file folders to journal in. and they open up completely so I can, you know, still read what I write later on. But I have a lot of space. I only attached it at the top so I can journal on the back here, and I got all of this here. And I made these using my Stampin' Up! What is this thing called? Because I came up with this last night, like in a panic, realizing I didn't have enough journaling stuff. File tab folders. That's what it is right there. And so I did those last night, so I have room to journal on this page. And then I've got an acetate, I got something on my book here. I got an acetate sheet here, and see, I already reinforced the holes there. And I don't know what that is. It's bugging me. And then it's for the Christmas list, and the kids will do their list whichever day I decide to do that, because I can move it. And here's the pockets, one for each one of them. Let me move it. Sorry, guys. But here's a pocket, one for each one of them. And then on the back, I put paper down there to give me room to journal for this day. So I thought that was a pretty neat idea. And then I've got this page, and I've got another file folder to go for that page for journaling, and another file folder for the other page for journaling. I got my little mittens on there, and I really found that I mean, I love the pictures, and I love looking back on them and everything. But the thing I found that I liked the best out of last year's December daily was reading what I wrote about how I felt about that day, and how, I don't know, just it really seemed to bring back a lot more memories. And so I wanted to make sure that I left plenty of room for journaling this year. And so here's this page. And just right here, simple, plain. Then this little tag flips over that says joy. Then I've got this thing here where I can, journal on the front for this day and on the back for this day. But if I want to fill this whole thing up for this day, I can, no problem. I can put in a bag, another envelope, another file folder for this day. So I wanted to make sure plenty room to write. And then here's my Santa page with my Santa tag. And I just made a tag, a real simple tag. And I will, oh darn it, I can't get a hold of it. I will journal on the back here for this day. And again, plenty of room to add. I realized just now that I don't have a place specific for journaling on this page, so I will make sure that I put that in today. And I just put some jingle bells, cut them out. Let me get it up so the glare's not on it. Right there, cut it out on my Cricut and used gold reflective paper for that. And then here's the next day. And I put in an envelope here for journaling for both days. And I will just, you know, I could even put this day inside the envelope and journal here for the next day if I want. Depends on, like I said, how much I've got to do that day and how much I have to say. Then here's my next day, and with an acetate sheet, and I'm going to use this here, and I can use the back here for journaling for this day. I've got another tag here. Excuse me, I'm having trouble talking. Another tag here for this day, and I can journal on both sides. And same thing for this day. For these 2 days, another tag. And again, if I need more, I have extra. I have envelopes, I have bags, I'm set. Then here's the next day, and I just put a little Christmas bulb in there. And if I want to, I can journal a little bit on this one, maybe about a picture that I put here or something. Oh, there's my Rudolph. I thought he was cool. And another journaling spot. So, if you can't tell, I'm really big on the journaling this year. Then here is this one, and I'm going to zoom you in here for a second because I want you to see what I did, because I made a boo-boo and I don't want anybody else to make it if they decide to do this page. I decided to hang the stockings from some twine, and each one has the kids' name on it, but when I went to punch my holes, I knew this was there and I had to compensate to get it in the right spot. But I didn't account for the string hanging down. And man, I kept thinking, why is this giving me such a hard time punching through? Here I was trying to punch through this twine at the same time, and I ended up cutting part of my tail off. So if you decide to do a little banner or whatnot on your page, definitely take into account where your holes are going to be. Don't be, a dingbat like me. So, and here's another journaling spot. Here's a vellum sheet that I did. And I did this, and it's kind of light, but it says some of my best friends are flakes, and it's got the snowman on it. And again, I reinforced the holes. And then here's my journaling tag for this day. And then here is for the 25th. And I put in an envelope, so I know, because I know I'm going to journal a lot on that day. And I love this paper. And so I'm ready for that day. And then here is the 26th, which is my grandson's birthday. So I did to the 26th so I can get a picture of him when he turns a year old. And that will go in there. And then I will add my thing for my journaling on that page. And I also have this here in the back. And it's just a big paper bag that I have all of the holes reinforced. I did red, green, red. Could have done red, white, and green, I guess. And this is for any memorabilia, anything else that's too big or whatever that I want to keep, and it's okay if I keep it separate or whatever from the day that I used it on. If I want to put it on the specific day, I can, because I can always put a smaller bag there. But I have a bigger bag in the back, and I'm ready. So I'm excited, and today is December 1st, and we will most likely be decorating our tree. My husband has it set up and the lights on it for us. So that will probably be what we're doing today. And I will show you my progress at the end of the week, so you can see what all we've gotten done. So I hope you like this. I hope it was helpful, because I saw the file folder tabs on, it was a video. I don't know what I was looking for, but when I saw the file folder tabs, I knew that I wanted to make some of these. And let me tell you the dimensions of what I used, and then you can tweak it however you want. Because the lady that I saw doing it, it was a Stampin' Up! Lady, and she was making them larger because she was putting something in them. But the die is only this size, and she had to cut hers. I didn't want to cut mine. I wanted the die to cut it exactly how it was supposed to be. So I cut it 6 inches in width and 8.5 inches in length, and then I cut it out, which shortened it a little because it had to leave room for the tab. And then the inside sheet here, the white sheet that I put in, I cut it 5.5 by 7.25 inches. So if you want to make some of those are the dimensions that I used, and then I just rounded these two corners and the corner in the back here. So I hope that's helpful. I hope you guys like this. Let me know what you think. and I'm excited. It's the 1st of December, which means Christmas is not far off. So I hope you guys are having I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful December. And know that I love you all and will be praying for you all this Christmas season. Thanks for visiting me today, guys, and happy crafting. Bye.